Suffering is universal. Everyone experiences pain, loss, and hardship at some point in their lives, yet we often suffer in silence. We hide our struggles from the world, afraid to show weakness or burden others. This silence is an unspoken epidemic, a hidden struggle that affects countless individuals. We live in a culture that values strength and resilience. We are taught to put on a brave face and push through adversity. While these are admirable qualities, they can also create a stigma around vulnerability. We fear judgment, rejection, and being perceived as weak or incapable. This fear of vulnerability is deeply ingrained. We worry about the consequences of revealing our true selves. What will people think? Will they still love and accept us? This fear keeps us trapped in a cycle of silence. The truth is, everyone struggles. Acknowledging our pain does not make us weak, it makes us human. It is in our vulnerability that we find strength and connect with others. Societal expectations play a significant role in perpetuating silent suffering. We are bombarded with images of perfection. Perfect bodies, perfect relationships, perfect lives. This creates immense pressure to conform and maintain a facade of flawlessness. We compare ourselves to others, often feeling inadequate and ashamed of our struggles. Social media exacerbates this pressure. We curate our online personas, presenting only the highlight reel of our lives. This creates a distorted view of reality and reinforces the belief that everyone else is happy and thriving. The pressure to conform extends beyond social media. Workplace cultures often discourage vulnerability, equating it with weakness or unprofessionalism. This can prevent individuals from seeking help when they need it most. We strive to meet these unrealistic expectations, fearing that showing our true selves will lead to judgment and rejection. This constant pressure to maintain a perfect image takes a toll on our mental and emotional well-being. To cope with societal pressures, we often wear masks. We pretend to be okay even when we are hurting inside. We laugh off our problems, downplay our struggles, and tell everyone we are fine. We become experts at hiding our pain. We develop coping mechanisms that allow us to function in our daily lives while suppressing our emotions. These mechanisms, while seemingly helpful in the short term, ultimately prevent us from addressing the root of our suffering. We might immerse ourselves in work, hobbies, or unhealthy habits to avoid confronting our pain. We might isolate ourselves from loved ones, fearing that they will see through our facade. This constant masking takes a tremendous amount of energy. It leaves us feeling exhausted, depleted, and disconnected from ourselves and others. We become prisoners of our own making, trapped behind walls we have built to protect ourselves. Section 4. The price of silence. The consequences of silent suffering are far-reaching. When we bottle up our emotions, it takes a toll on our physical and mental health. We might experience anxiety, depression, insomnia, digestive issues, headaches, and weakened immune systems. Suppressing our emotions does not make them disappear, it only intensifies them. Our unaddressed pain can manifest in unhealthy ways, leading to self-destructive behaviors, strained relationships, and decreased productivity. The longer we suffer in silence, the more isolated and ashamed we feel. We begin to believe that we are alone in our struggles, that no one understands what we are going through. This isolation and shame can be debilitating, preventing us from seeking the help we need. It is crucial to remember that seeking help is not a sign of weakness, but a courageous act of self-care. Section 5. Breaking the cycle. Breaking the cycle of silent suffering requires a multifaceted approach. Individually, we must cultivate self-compassion and embrace vulnerability. We need to challenge the societal norms that tell us to hide our pain and create safe spaces for open and honest conversations. Seeking professional help is essential. Therapists and counselors provide a non-judgmental space to process our emotions, develop coping mechanisms, and work towards healing. Sharing our struggles with trusted friends, family members, or support groups can also be incredibly liberating. As a society, we need to foster a culture of empathy and support. We must challenge the stigma surrounding mental health and create environments where individuals feel comfortable seeking help without fear of judgment. This requires open dialogue, education, and a shift in our collective mindset. We must recognize that vulnerability is not a weakness but a strength, and that seeking help is a sign of courage, not a reason for shame. Let us create a world where everyone feels seen, heard, and supported, no matter what battles they are facing within.